Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the motherfucking RawDawgs.
Fuck yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want. It's the motherfucking RawDawgs. Yeah, true.
A lot of people will be outed.
Yeah. Kevin Spacey, he's gay.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. I think everyone knows, but...
We all know about Epstein.
Yeah. He certainly is on the Mount Rushmore of creeps.
Yeah.
You know, it's gotta be like him, sure. Weinstein. It's all the Steens. It's all the Jewish people. I don't know if I should say that, but it's true.
Is Diddy Jewish?
He might be bluish. A black Jew.
No.
He's definitely full.
He might have been into Scientology, was he?
I don't know. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, Hulk Hogan dabbled before he died.
Okay.
He was apparently talking to Tom Cruise about Scientology.
Oh, yeah. I think I do remember you talking.
Yeah. No, I don't know if he joined. Probably not. But unless they killed him, which would be crazy. Scientology killing a former wrestler for absolutely nothing.
Knowing too much?
Knowing too much.
Because he didn't join, right? He only talked
Now, is Scientology, are they all friends with, like, Epstein and those guys?
I think so. I think they're...
Like, you think Tom Cruise is doing stuff to kids?
Like Masonic shit as
Freemasons
well as
and stuff? Yeah.
Of course. I think Scientology could be connected to that.
Definitely. I think Scientology is wherever the money is. And I think there's unfortunately money in those avenues. Sure. So, because they'll do anything to make an extra buck.
Yeah. Like selling kids, trafficking them.
A lot of money. Unfortunately, a lot of money to be made. And I think Tom Cruise wants a piece of that.
Oh, for sure.
He might even want a slice of that, you know, unfortunately. You never know what he's doing. I don't know. Tom Cruise is on top of the world in his head, right?
Yeah, well, apparently once you get a couple million, everything else but touching little kids is boring.
Apparently. Even when you're president, it's apparently not enough. You know, multiple presidents for sure. Oh. Who's your favorite president all time? There's been like...
JFK, probably.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd have to go... I know I asked the question, but it's a tough one.
No.
JFK's up there. I mean, the man was kind of a legend. And he died for our sins.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And, you know what? I mean, a lot of people would say Abe. Honest Abe. Mr. Lincoln.
Mr. Lincoln was an interesting fellow.
Wrestling champion.
Yeah. Was he actually?
Yeah, very tough guy, apparently. With a face like that, I guess that kind of makes sense. You know? He looked like he could take a punch and just keep talking.
Yeah, he looks like a true fucking pioneer.
That's very true. They don't make people like that anymore.
No,
and I'm glad they don't, because it's kind of a jump scare. And but also, like, I don't think Abe Lincoln could have ran in the modern era and won, because everybody would have been like, "Who's this ugly bastard think he is? Trying to get rid of slaves?" Like, they'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's ugly. He's stupid." Like, and that's not me talking. I loved him. I thought he was beautiful, but a lot of people didn't. Especially the racists, and you know.
I thought the racists didn't like him because he was...
They didn't like him, but I'm sure they called him ugly.
Yeah.
Like, to hurt his feelings.
Oh.
They were definitely like Abe, you know, ugly bitch. Or like, they probably said something like, "You got your beard from your mom," or something like, back in the day like that would have just really pissed him off. But he was a wrestler, so they shouldn't have fucked with my boy. He's gonna hit him with the fucking German suplex. Like.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, maybe it's a little early to be talking about the Germans. Given.
So you think Lincoln's better than JFK?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Hitler. No, I think Lincoln... Well, okay, JFK died really early into his run.
Well, I heard it was because he wanted to fix the gold standard.
I actually have heard about... Yeah. I've heard that. I mean, obviously, I wasn't there.
Yeah, no.
If I was, obviously, I would have blocked the bullet and, like, fucking changed history. But... Jumped in front, yeah. I mean, what the hell was his wife doing? She should have took that.
For real.
Like, bitch, you're not the president.
Just take it.
And that goes back to another thing people said, that first ladies have too much power. Like, Michelle Obama, a lot of people told her to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
I won't lie, Michelle was a yapper. Melania, I think she's only not a yapper because her English is so bad. Like, it's not that she can't speak English, but her accent, it's hard for people to understand her. So I think...
Have you heard of that conspiracy theory where Michelle is actually Obama's brother?
And he married his brother?
Yeah.
I've not heard that one, but I've heard her being a man.
quote unquote.
I've heard a lot of people call her Michael Obama.
Yeah. Well, in interviews, Obama has said, "Oh, well, like me and Michael," or what? Like he has said it before.
In reference to Michelle.
Yeah.
Like he just fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up. He slipped up.
Or he meant it.
Maybe.
I think he would try to hide it, so it'd definitely be
like
a slip of the tongue. But that's like a Freudian slip then.
Mm-hmm.
When you accidentally say something that you were trying to... It's when you're focusing so hard on not telling something to somebody, especially in an interview, that you end up saying it.
Yeah, you're under pressure. You're on live television.
And everybody's listening. Yeah. Everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
All eyes on you. And my fellow Americans, me and my brother husband, Michael...
I don't know why they would do that though. Like,
yeah, marry your own brother.
Yeah, I haven't dug too deep into.
Have you heard that France's first lady is allegedly a man? Because
no, but I could see that
they're unable to prove. So like a bunch of people have been calling her out. Her maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll probably
whatever it is.
Yeah. You know what I always say? Drop the drawers. Just drop the drawer. If you want to prove it, if you want to.
Surgeons are getting better.
Surgeons are getting better. The silicone weenies.
Yeah.
But this would be a silicone puss. So you don't know. A silicussy.
A silicussy.
You don't know. With the silicussies, like the French may have really mastered the silicussy and the intricacies of the female genitalia. But I still think she should drop the drawers. If it's passing enough, she's a woman. Even if she might be a dude. I'm not digging around in there looking for a cock. And I don't think anyone except for her husband should. But she met him when he was a kid and started dating him when he was underage. I forgot to say that, and that's a pretty big thing to forget to say. She was his teacher, and he was 14. And she started hooking up with him and stuff. And then they got together, and then when he was 18, they got together, like, formally in public.
How do people in power keep getting away with that?
I know. And then he became president. He's a victim, but he doesn't even acknowledge it.
He's already into it, so...
Yeah, he's probably in too deep.
Yeah, way too deep.
But yeah, no, they allege that she was born a man. There's no real proof, but she hasn't even been able to find like a birth certificate or anything. She has nothing that can prove that she exists, which is why everyone's like, maybe you're a dude because you'd also have a different name.
Or she came from some other country, like she defected.
Oh shit! Like and she's like trying to keep like her real identity under wraps. If it was that was the case, maybe it's more of like her family snuck out. And like there could be so many reasons for wanting to witness protection. Yeah. There's so many reasons to hide.
I mean, I feel like the transgender.
But she ended up just kind of being a pedophile.
Oh, really?
Well, she got with the kid when he was a kid. Not a pedophile.
Oh, I thought you were saying more than that.
No, not that I know of. But like what do they call it? Like an ebophile or something when it's a teen that young? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Something like
that. That's what people were. With all the Epstein stuff, people were like correcting people and saying like, oh, he's not a pedophile. He's a hebophile. So?
Just a rapist.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I think he is a pedophile based on some of the alleged ages.
Yeah, traffic.
He's probably just into all of it. Like, just whatever. He doesn't care. Well, he didn't care.
Anyone he can dominate, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think he's dead?
I thought there was a biopsy done.
There was an autopsy, yeah. They did multiple. Or like they had multiple like people look at him, and they all ruled homicide. They all ruled homicide for cause of death.
Confirm that it was him?
They didn't like... Well, let me look it up here on my phone. They didn't... I don't know if they like gave us like a picture.
Because I heard stories of...
Could have been anyone.
Someone else killing him in there because there was signs of a struggle. Like
yeah, there was a sign.
Body and stuff like that.
Epstein autopsy. I'm just curious if they have any.
So I feel like he might be dead just because he had information that other people didn't want him to spill.
Oh, okay. They actually do have some pictures.
Yeah?
This is...
Joe Rogan. Jamie, please pull that up, please.
Yo, dude. That's his fucking injuries to his neck.
It looks like cording. They said it was a...
Yeah, like a bed sheet of sorts.
Yeah.
I don't even know. If it was a cord, how would you even get a cord in there?
Yeah.
Are they saying it's bed sheets or something to hide that it was something else?
Could have.
But also, look at all these marks. That doesn't look like somebody who hanged himself.
No.
That looks like somebody who was trying to rip the cord or whatever off.
Exactly.
And they kept tying it, but it kept getting tied onto different parts. like slightly move.
And I don't know if you can find some of the body, but apparently there was bruising all over, and that's not just from someone hanging themselves.
Yo, it's very low quality. There's a picture of the man himself dead, and you can see
there's like his upper brow is red.
Yeah, he got like hit in the head. There's some bruising on his cheek,
on his ear.
It looks like there might even be some marks on his chest.
Yeah,
that's
suspicious.
Also, like,
at least
I know that he's been dead for probably like a few days or a day or two in that picture.
Yeah,
looks like shit. Ugly man.
Yeah,
like he was ugly when he was alive, but when he was dead, he was even uglier.
Just that's usually how it goes.
That's true. I can't even think of anyone who was in his circle that actually looked good. No, like I'm not even like just trying to take the piss, but like genuinely, I don't know if they necessarily were like in on the illegal stuff or if they actually liked him as a person other than financial.
Well, yeah, it's all about the money.
Exactly. I think that's the majority of it, is people just for like ignoring things.
Well, yeah.
Because the money's there.
If you have enough money too, then you can ignore more things.
It's like in the UK a couple of years ago, they had a case where they investigated. There was a town. The whole town was just like full of people doing like prostituting children and stuff. And it was like such a big issue. And they found one of the main like clients buying all these people was the chief of police.
Really?
Yeah, let me look this up to tell you the fucking name. Or anyone who wants to Google it or whatever.
Yeah.
Google that shit. Bing that shit though. Fucking DuckDuckGo, whatever. Is that that's what it's called? I think that. Yeah, it's crazy because it's like, it's who you would expect to not. I think this is probably.
I feel like that's always how it is.
Gordon Anglesey? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, I recognize him because he has marks on his face and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen him before.
He was the chief of police. The North Wales child abuse scandal, the subject of a 3-year, $13 million investigation into the physical and sexual abuse of children in care homes in the counties of... Can't pronounce those, I'm not going to even try. In some counties in North Wales, including the Bryn Estyn Children's Home at Wrexham, between 74 and 90.
Wow.
It's pretty broad.
Yeah, that's kind of just like the guy in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
That had a human trafficking, like I was telling you earlier.
Yeah.
I forget his name, but I'm pretty sure he was into diddling the kids.
Yeah. And it's like, how are you going to be the head of protecting these people?
Yeah.
Is it Stephen Hovick?
It
That's
might
what
have
comes
been,
up when I looked it up. Let me find a picture, like some more info. All right, I don't think this is the guy you were talking about, but this guy did get caught, and he.
Oh, wow.
I think everybody could tell by looking at him that he liked kids. I'm surprised he got away with it for as long as he did, to be completely honest. Pentagon official from Georgia arrested in undercover human trafficking sting. Is this it? The senior official arrested?
It could have been.
Undercover human trafficking sting led to the arrest of 26 people in Georgia, like the state, including a local man who has been identified as a top children's education official with the Pentagon.
No, that wasn't it. It was the man himself, the one running the human trafficking in the Pentagon, who was a part of it.
So this
He was a
guy,
part of the whole scandal.
64-year-old Stephen Francis Hovanek, I'm not quite sure how you'd say that. This guy here.
Okay, I think it might have been him.
Maybe. He was the chief of staff for Defense Department schools in the United States. Whatever that means. And he was from Sharpsburg. Deputies say he allegedly solicited sex from an undercover officer in a motel room where the department had set up the 2-day sting. 26 people were arrested for crimes including pandering, prostitution, and pimping. Wow. But he literally worked like within schools and education as a high up. I think this one might be it. Yeah, I think it has to be that one. But then there's also, this one comes up, and this guy's crazy. You heard of Mike Jeffries?
Oh, yeah.
Abercrombie and Fitch?
Yeah.
Literally, no, this is where it gets so weird though, because so much of his like money and the funding for Abercrombie and Fitch came from and now this guy's gay, of course, So he had a lot of like young boys around him all the time.
Yeah.
And his funding came from Leslie Wexner. Leslie Wexner was the guy who gave Jeffrey Epstein like hundreds of millions of dollars and just said, hey, manage my funds, but basically just like gave it to him.
Okay.
So he funded 2 sex rings, one for boys and one for, it's with Jeffrey, it sounds like it was both, but more so females.
Yeah.
But with Mike Jeffries, it was more of a gay one, like a gay ring. And Les Wexner is still alive, still out, still doing his thing, running companies. And yeah, I mean, to fund, how are you going to fund? You fund 2 rings and like have hardly even been investigated.
Yeah, no,
It just doesn't make sense.